Hello, welcome back. Welcome to episode 5, chicken and sweet corn soup, old school style, just like we used to get at the takeaway shop. Okay, let's get stuck into this. Alright, so first of all, I love using a barbecue chicken. So I bought this yesterday, and what I've done is I've stuck it in a tray. I put mouthful on it to heat it up. If you can't get out, the times we're in at the moment, and you can't get yourself a barbecue chicken and you've got some chicken breasts in the freezer, fry them up. But when you fry them up with the lid on. So when you fry chicken breast up and they go all hard and contract, but if you leave a lid on, it's kind of sort of like stewing it, and it will make it all lax. So when they're finished cooking, you should be able to pull it, because we want to pull the meat apart like a pulled pork. So yeah, it's really important to do it that way. So if you fry a bit up without a lid on it, it's just you won't be able to pull it apart. So that's just a little trick if you can't get your barbecue chicken. So I'm just going to take the breast off of that, and the kids will just like kill the rest of it. And we'll do it. You got to do it while it's hot. It's really hard to pull it apart when it's cold. All right. So the barbecue chook. We need 8 spring onions, 2 egg whites, some cornflour. Now, if you've got fresh ginger, use fresh ginger, but I absolutely can't afford it, so I've just got the jar ginger. We need sweet corn kernels and cream corn. I'll write the exact recipe below in the description, as I always do. We need sesame oil. We need 1.5 litres of chicken stock, or 6 cups of chicken stock. We need a couple of pieces of really thinly sliced ham, 2 pieces of that. That's about it. Pretty good, eh? Alright, well, let's get started with the chicken. Okay, so get a cup measurement. So we need roughly 1 cup. Take the skin off. So if I pull it, you got to do it hot. If you just keep pulling it, I'll get 2 forks. If you just keep pulling it apart and see how we're doing it all real strandy. That's what we need. We need all the strands. Alright, so just keep pulling and stranding it up, and then shove it in your cup measurement until you get 1 cup. I like it really firmly packed in there. Now we've got our 1 cup of stranded chicken. Chuck it into a bowl. See, like that? It's awesome, isn't it? Alright, and put that aside. The next thing we want to do is we want to get our 8 spring onions, chop the things off and slice them really, really thin, the whole lot, and chuck them in a bowl. Now they're done. Put them aside. Okay, so now we want to get our 2 thin slices of ham. Alright. And we want to roll them long ways. Really nice, roll them nice and tight. Okay. And then we want to cut them in paper thin strips, like we did the egg the other night, as thin as you can get it. Alright, so that's done and beautiful, perfect, just how we want it. Set that aside. Then the next thing you do, we need to get our sweet corn kernels. Has to be canned ones because they're nice and soft. And we want to measure out 2/3 of a cup. Alright, measured out, put them into a bowl and set that aside. Now, we want to have 310 grams of creamed corn. So I'm just going to take the lid off and get it all ready. These come in 425 grams, so I'm going to have to work out how much 310 is in a minute when we go to pour it in. But get your lid off and that, have it sitting there ready to go. If you want to, measure it out first. But I'm just going to do a roughly thing. Oh, I love cream corn. Okay. Alright, we've got all of that stuff prepared. So the next thing we need to do is our egg whites. So, which one's going to do what? Alright. So I'm just got a little jug thing here. If you haven't got anything like this, you can just use a cup. It's no biggie. So, when we crack our eggs, try and get it into the middle, so give yourself 2 decent sized cups. Alright, open it always with it at the top, and pick a side and lean it on it. Don't have to move your thing out the way much, just a little bit. Then sit it right under it and flick it back into that one. As you can see, the big chunks are coming. Use your shell to cut it. Alright, back into the other one. Use your shell to cut it, and plop, in it goes. And then your egg can just go in there, and we'll use them for something else. In with that, we want, I think it's 2 tablespoons of water in with the egg white. Okay, 2 tablespoons of cold water. In they go. Alright, with a fork, mix it up really, really well. Alright, just give it a bit of time. You want it to mix right in with the water, and then set it aside for a minute. Now in another little jug or cup, we need 1/4 of a cup of cold water in there, 1/4 of a cup of corn flour in there. Mix it really, really well with a fork and set it aside. Hey, we're so getting it. Alright, everything's all prepared now. Now we can cook this baby up. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is we want to get a meat in between a medium and large saucepan. And we want to put 6 cups or 1.5 litres of chicken stock in there first. Now we put our 310 grams of cream corn in there. Now we want to put our corn kernels in there. And now we want to put 1/2 teaspoon of our jarred ginger or fresh ginger. You want 1/2 teaspoon grated up really fine in there. Now we put 1 teaspoon of our sesame oil. Oh, I love the smell of this stuff. And our spring onions. Get a whisk out and whisk it up really well, mix it in really well. Right, so our chicken and our ham go in last and our egg goes in last. So what we need to do now is we need to put our stovetop on. Now we want to bring this up to the boil slowly. So don't go whacking it on full and have it boiling in like 2 seconds flat. Put it on in medium heat and let it slowly work up to boiling, just so it can infuse everything properly. Oh my God, mate, the smell coming out of this kitchen is absolutely amazing. Alright, I bring it up to the boil now. It's just about to start boiling. I'm about to put the corn flour and water in, but I just wanted to say this first, alright? So I've got an electric stove top. So what I'm going to do is, alright, so put that in. Mix it in really well and just keep stirring it until it goes back up to the boil. So what I'm going to do, because I've got an electric stove top, is I'm going to put my other stove top on too, which is low. So once this is thickened, as soon as it's thickened, we want to take it off and we want to put it on a low heat. Okay, so when we do the, I'll get there in a sec. So when we do the egg and that in a minute, we need the soup hot to do it, but we don't want it boiling, alright? So as soon as this thickens, straight onto a low heat. I'm hoping you're going to be able to see from here, because I know as soon as I put it on the low one, you're going to steam it up. Alright, now remember it's a soup, okay? So it's not going to be really, really, really thick, but it is going to have a little bit of denseness to it. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, this is so yummy. Alright, so I would say serve 4. It depends on how big your bowls are. You could squeeze out 4 or 5 if you did a bit smaller bowls. But, you know, Aussie girl, can't do anything small. Oh, mate. My neighbours are probably freaking out. They're like, what the hell's going on? All I can smell is Chinese for the last week. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Oh, I can't believe it just smells exactly like it. It's just so good. Alright, so I reckon another minute or so. As soon as it starts boiling, I reckon I'm just going to stir it and let it boil for about 2 minutes and then take it off. Oh, she's boiling now. Alright, you can tell straight away it's starting to thicken a bit because all the spring onions, it's all on the top, but it's not, you know what I mean? You can see the rest of the soup now. Oh yeah. Or maybe not 2 minutes. It'll take about a minute. So now it's on low heat, it's just cooling down a little bit. As soon as we stop seeing it bubbling, the next thing we want to do is we want to get our egg white and water, and we want to swap our whisk for a spoon. Okay, get our fork out of our egg mix. So now what we want to do is we want to pour it in slowly. Oh, hang on, you're not going to be able to see it. I've got to go back a bit. Sorry. I want you to be able to see this properly. Alright. Can you see now? Okay. So, stir on slowly. And as we slowly stir, we want to do it in a stream. A nice thin stream if we can. A bit easier said than done. Nice and slow. I'm probably in your way to see. Probably could have done that a little bit better than I did. That was a bit of a mess, but there we go. And now we've got that proper egg. Oh yeah. I hope you can see that. This is how you're supposed to do it. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, now that's done and we've got the egg whisple in there, like beautiful. The next thing we do is we put our ham in. Now what we want to do is we're just going to stir it really softly. We're not going to stir the crap out of it all. We're just going to mix it in. So put the ham and the chicken in. It's a good hearty soup. Alright, now just mix it in real gently. Okay, so now all we want to do now is we're going to leave it on that low heat for a couple of minutes just to heat up the ham and chicken. Alright, so I'll give it one stir now. I'll give it one stir in a couple of minutes time and then one stir just before we serve it up. Oh baby, stop it. Oh, now for the awesomely fun part, serving it up. Oh, bit exciting. Alright. In she goes. Mate, this is so good. This will take you straight back down memory lane, I'm telling you. It's beautiful. Alright, now there's a couple of ways you can serve it. You can do it the traditional way, which is just like this. A little bit more in. Yeah, oh, this would make 5 big bowls easy. It's perfect. Now you could do it like that normally, and I've cut some, a little bit of spring onions on it, like a fancy sort of long ones, and you can chuck a couple of them in there if they stay there. Alright, and that's the way you can serve it. Like so. There you have it, my friends. Oh, but you know me, I've got to Aussie everything up a little bit. So what I did is I kept the chicken legs, I cut them off, and I stuck them in the oven. Alright, I like sticking one in the middle because everyone here loves legs, or couple more bits of this just to be fancy. See if we can get it to look nice. Boom! Ooh, waffy wong time. Have a great night, guys. Alright, up next is episode, where am I up to? Alright, episode 6. This is going to be another little beauty. Sweet and sour pork chop. Bye.